All right. So, for my narrative pitch for a fiction screenplay, I'm thinking about um, taking on a challenging subject between an African immigrant father uh, who is going to be the actor and his son who is sent to college. I'm thinking about using my uncle as the actor and his son who is in college as the second actor. It's going to be about um, uh, how not to take knowledge or education for granted. And one day, the son just come to the father and say to the father that he wants to drop out of college and pursue a career in comedy in this age of social media. And the father get mad and even wants to kick him out of the house. The kid run to his mother, and the mother explained to him how hard it is for her and his father to basically read and write in this age where everything is on a cell phone, and that they're having a hard time because he didn't go to school when he was young. So all of a sudden the kid asked the mother to apologize on his behalf, and at the end the kid apologized to his father, and his father also explained to him how he can still basically pursue his passion for comedy, but still know the importance of knowledge and basically why he is in school, and not to drop out is not a good choice for him as a young man. And he's going to learn that in when he get older, basically. And I'm drafting a little script on that story. And for my career, basically, based on my skills, I have acquired a lot of skills since I started taking classes with Full Sail. And do you want to connect people? If the answer is yes, this video is for you. If the answer is no, you can stop watching this video. My name is Abdoulaye Diallo, and I go by the creator name King Olade. Basically, Olade is my last name, Diallo, rewarded. I created that brand when I was young in high school. Diallo is a popular last name in my home country. It's basically, I grew up in a multicultural environment, and now I basically made it all the way to America, the land of diversity, and I'm trying to learn how to become a digital content creator, and basically a director, filmmaker, and basically use all the skills that I have learned through the years promoting for the music industry and for basically the nightlife, basically putting forth my radio station, which I called Risk Zone Radio, which will be the first multicultural radio station to connect people on a multicultural level here in America and in my home country, Guinea, West Africa. I am pursuing a career in digital cinematography so that I can tell stories. First, my story as an immigrant, how I grew up in a diamond mine, and I was able to exceed after high school and made it all the way to America and also help tell other people's story. And I also grew up in an environment where messages, knowledge was passed down through storytelling. So basically, I learned elderly people telling me about stories, and now I can rethink about these stories and basically put them into a digital image and a movie or a documentary. So I write and I edit. I use all the Creative Cloud software, and I basically just recently launched my business that I called basically my professional photography and videography business here in Michigan with the African community here. Basically, this is my business card, and at the on the other side, I'm promoting my radio, which I'm launching soon, acquiring a license for cultural radio in my country. So the whole point of me pursuing this career is basically to ultimately become the independent director who can basically put together these short films and eventually movies, and collaborate with people in the industry and bring stories of the African land to basically to the mainstream media. That was a little bit about me. You can check my Adobe portfolio for some of my work that I've been completing. Last month I did an interview for Fancy. She is the creator of the Fashion Massacre. It's a art now. It's transitioning into it's an art fashion show, but it's transitioning into a basically sonic art show. Basically, I did that work last month, and I'm currently editing her work, and that I'm putting together for her to use for our website or for our marketing. So I'm moving and grooving, and basically when I was young back home in Africa, I used to dream of the life that I'm living now. And now when I go to bed, basically I dream of the plans that I'm putting together for my life in the next 30 years. Like I have great stories that I want to develop and basically give it to the world. It's like this is the time of, as they say, awakening. Some of us are awakening with this knowledge that we want to give to you all. So don't forget to go check out my social media and check out my Adobe portfolio for my work, and contact me for any kind of work that you might need in the photography and the videography business in the state of Michigan. Thank you for watching.